but we as a continent are now defining
In the news, SIM card registration, Nigerians to submit IMEIs in 3 months. That's from the NCC. And party defection, Ben Ayade explains movement to APC from PDP. And in Uganda, President Museveni emphasizes wise investment of oil revenues. And talking sports, Copa America, Colombia not to host championship over anti-government protest. Details coming up shortly. It's good to have you join us on TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and this is TOS News 360. The Nigerian Communications Commission has announced the Commission's revised national identity policy for SIM card registration. The Commission said Nigerians will now have to submit the International Mobile Equipment Identity (IMEI) of their phones to it from July. The move by NCC to commence the implementation of the device management system is supported by President Muhammadu Buhari. Apart from the policy detailed where the President asked that the device management system be implemented within 3 months. The IMEI number is a 15-digit number unique to each phone. With the IMEI number, a phone can be tracked and located irrespective of the cellular number in it. And Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State says he wants to help President Muhammadu Buhari in dealing with the challenges of the country. Ayade defected to the ruling party All Progressives Congress APC from the People's Democratic Party PDP on Thursday after months of speculations. However, the governor said that he had no issue with his former party, saying the former party stood by him all through the way. The governor made this known in an interview with journalists. Cross River State Governor also hinted that some governors on the platform of the PDP will soon join the ruling party. And to issues of insecurity, University of Jos has said all hostels should be closed to undergraduate and postgraduate students until favorable security report is gotten from the Plateau Commissioner of Police. The university asked students to vacate their hostels until further notice. The statement where this was contained was signed by Chief Monday Danjam, the Registrar Secretary to Senate, on the official Facebook page of Abdullahi, the Deputy Registrar, Information and Publications of the institution. The statement detailed that the advice from the school followed the meeting with the student union members, Commissioner of Police, and other security agencies. And the House of Representatives has called on Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to stop the proposed electricity hike, which was to be effective from June 2021. Honorable Aniakan Umana, who presented the motion before the House, said NERC has increased electricity tariffs 5 times since 2015 with no improvement. He said the electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, provide Nigerians with horrible services and exploit them with bills on a daily basis. Umana said there is a lot of economic burden imposed already on the average citizens, so more should not be added. And talking military, Chad has been given an 18-month deadline to restore democracy after a military takeover in April. The African Union in a statement said any attempt by army officers currently in control of the Central African nation to extend their rule would be unacceptable, even though he did not specify the consequence. The AU urged interim President Mohamed Idris Deby and the junta to respect their commitment as against participation in the country's next election. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News 360. Masters will return after the break. Do stay. A warm welcome back to News 360. President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda says all revenues must be invested in avenues that will help in job and wealth creation. He made a statement after witnessing the signing of the host government agreement between the government of Tanzania and the oil companies to construct the oil pipeline from the oil fields in Hoima in Uganda to the Indian seaport of Tanga in Tanzania. According to Museveni, the signing between the government of Tanzania and the East African Crude Oil Pipeline Project for the construction of the oil pipeline will benefit all the countries in the Great Lakes region. From a statement released by Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office, the unconditional ceasefire initiated by Egypt has been accepted. The ceasefire, which began at 2 a.m., was also confirmed by Palestinian groups, Hamas and Islamic Jihad. Celebratory gunshots were heard as the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas took effect. Thousands of people in Gaza and the Palestinian territories poured onto the streets to celebrate, waving flags and flashing V signs for victory. The ceasefire brought an end to more than 10 days of violence that have killed over 200 people and devastation to the already impoverished Hamas-ruled Gaza Strip. And talking Myanmar, reports say Myanmar's junta will dissolve Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy party over alleged fraud. The decision was made during a meeting with political parties boycotted by several political parties, including the National League for Democratic Party. Chairman of the junta-backed Union Election Commission, Thein Soe, said the election fraud carried out by Ms. Suu Kyi's party was illegal, so its registration has to be dissolved. Aung San Suu Kyi, who was arrested before the Myanmar February 1st coup, has been held in detention and is currently facing numerous charges filed in 2 court, which is the most serious under a colonial-era Official Secrets Act, punishable by 14 years in jail. And talking sports, after weeks of political unrest in Colombia, a decision has been made to stop them from hosting the upcoming Copa America this summer. The South American Football Confederation took the games off Colombia after previously rejecting a proposal to move them to November, saying it was impossible. There have been widespread protests in the country against the government due to increased taxes and healthcare reform proposed by the government of President Ivan Duque Marquez. The proposal was revoked, but protesters have continued to demonstrate against police brutality, poor wages, and a lack of opportunities for young people. And to entertainment, popular Nigerian music star Davido has added to his fleet of cars as he buys a 2021 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The singer announced the news on his Instagram page on Thursday, May 20th, 2021. The DMW boss shared photos of himself posing beside his new car. This comes a few weeks after he celebrated his 10th year in the Nigerian music industry. The 2021 Rolls-Royce Cullinan is worth £382,000, $382,000 rather, which is approximately 183 million naira. Fans and fellow musicians did not fail to express their joy for the music star, as they dropped congratulatory messages in his comment section. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Many thanks for watching.